It's okay, it's alright. This na Garkwa 95.5 FM, the golden voice of the caliphate. Where with the totally una, they give una as they go for our Obodo Naija. That is to say, state of the nation. On top, etc. more programs there. Share una remember, share una no forget. Share una no forget, share una remember, say every Sunday, 4 o'clock, Banquem, the program where there's balance and romance the air. Now him we called My Country People. That is to say, state of the nation. Today, na 22nd of June, 2025, another Sunday night we dey so. On our favorite program, you don't romance the air. Call your neighbor, call your brother. Say weekend, My Country People don't start. Una know the way we dey do am every week. Say we dey always carry ogbonge people come here inside the studio, come dissect us on top as they go for our Obodo Naija. Una know say for Garkwa, we know they carry carpenter come do the work of mechanic. On behalf of our duty continuity announcer, Hajiya Mariam Abdullahi, together with our sister, Hafsat Ahmed, and our able producer, Malen Sharif Usman, Babang Umma. And I know say, you don't fit take one hand, take the clap. That's why I know they do the program alone. And they always done together with my co-presenter, Aproko Mestro. He dey gidigban with me for inside the studio today. But I know say you dey here, my man.
My wonderful country people, una good evening this evening on top of our darling station Garkwa 95.5 FM, and we don't land again where we dey air the most intriguing program where we tag my country people. I want to make una stay connected with us this evening. Many matter where we will discuss, and when time come for you to chook mouth, I beg no hesitate, just pick up your phone, make you contribute on top the level where we go to drop today.
It's okay, it's alright. Now him una don hear so. From here, my humble self. My name na Abdullahi Mutiu, aka Emia Presenter, CSP Arrangement. I dey greet una say, una do, una well done. Una well done, una do. Una good evening, this evening. Wetin we go to discuss today? Democracy in action. The role of citizens in shaping our own Obodo Naija's future. Today, as we continue to reflect on our democracy, especially after marking June 12, we dey ask beyond voting, wetin be the real role of the ordinary Nigerians in shaping the future of this great country? With us in the studio today is no other person other than Comrade Godwin Esadi, the national coordinator of the TINUBU mass movement, a strong voice in political mobilization and grassroots engagement. Na him una don hear so. Together today, we go discuss the real meaning of democracy in action. Wetin citizens suppose do. How movement like their own dey influence leadership, and how we go take move this country forward. Na wetin we go dey discuss on the program today, na be that. Based on Queen Sarah, what will be, I am Akogbogun. Who God has blessed, no man can curse. Let the program continues on top Serere, Werere, and Werere Serere levels. Comrade, you are welcome to our program, sir.
Thank you for having me, sir.
We are honored to have you here. Him na regular voice, so no be today him start. Una sabi him voice on top as they go. Una know say when the time reach, we go open our telewire so that our listeners go ask our own able guests question or make you talk what's in your mind. Let's dive into the program on top Serere Werere and Werere Serere levels. Comrade, now the lay I don't lay everything that so what you want to discuss today. Now I don't lay down so. Under this one, make we just go into the program directly. Let's understand democracy beyond voting. So, of say some believe say once voting don't finish, democracy don't finish. Everything don't start now. They go dey do things the way they want them. On this one, how can you explain the simple terms what democracy really means to ordinary Nigerians?
Thank you very much for having me. And viewers or listeners, thank you very much for listening. Now, you cannot talk about democracy without going deep into the history of democracy and how it originated. The concept democracy means rule by the people. Democracy was actually originated in the ancient Greece at about 6th century BC before Christ. Precisely, it was originated and founded in Athens, Greece. Now, since then, democracy has been shaping the entire world. Because it is often said that the worst democratic government is better than the best autocratic government.
The worst democratic government is better than the best autocratic government.
Yes,
we'll come to that.
That is military rule. And now, you would have heard severally where they say a simple meaning or definition of democracy is government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Which means, if I should go further, democracy is a system of government whereby power is vested in the people. The people exercises directly or through their elected representative. So when they say democracy is government of the people, for the people, and by the people, it means every individual is supposed to be involved in democracy. That takes us to the definition of political science by the godfather himself, the father of political science. You know what he said? He said politics. He said politics. He was defining politics. He said politics. I'm talking about Aristotle. He said politics is inherent nature of every being. We play politics in our institutions. We play politics in our homes. We play politics in our schools. We play politics in religion places. Okay? So politics is part of human day-to-day living. And he went further to say, we as human, we are political animal. So, in a nutshell, politics is played in our day-to-day living.
Meaning, whether you are into politics or not,
you play politics one way or the other.
Good. Now that
therefore, you cannot shy away as an individual. You cannot shy away from politics, or you shouldn't shy away from politics, thinking in quotes that politics is a dirty game for the dirty people. It's not often like that.
Okay, do you know why? Let me ask you this straight or blunt question.
Yeah.
When we say politics is a dirty game for dirty people, is that not what we are practicing in Nigeria?
It's far from it.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Let's go back to your definition of the worst democracy is better than the best military
autocratic. Yeah.
Now, for the masses, whether it's democracy or military rule, what we want is good governance. Now, if you are giving this definition that the worst democracy is better than military, how can you explain further?
And also adding to that, if we check within the currently happened for Burkina Faso now, with this new government where they in power, we can publicly say it's an autocratic government.
Of course.
And we can see the tremendous input that he's currently making. So
and these people are enjoying it.
Exactly. So if we want to compare the government we did that place now and waiting with the see for year, because I know go one tag this one as the worst democratic rule, but I know waiting the masses go one say. But if we want to compare both of them, shall we not go talk say even that one it is better than waiting with the
because what we are after is good governance, whether democracy or autocratic.
Now, if you, in comparison, if you check world generally, you know, democracy or countries that practice democracy, you know, they thrive better than other countries that are practicing military rule or autocratic rule.
Generally.
Generally, take for example, the United States of America is the best economy in the world. They have the largest and the best economy in the world. Or let's say China have the largest, why they have the best economy in the world. They are thriving. This is because of democracy. Now, democracy offers some benefits to citizens and individuals. Now, what are those benefits? Let's talk about social infrastructural development. Let's talk about human capital development. Let's talk about economic infrastructural development, etc. Democracy offer all these things to the citizens, and we are seeing it even in this present administration. We've seen it. There are evidences that some things are on ground just within. Let me congratulate Nigerians for clocking uninterrupted 26 years in democracy.
Even if we are striving to survive.
Yes. You know, let me also tell you that 26 years in democracy is still nascent.
Yeah?
That is still young.
Comrade,
yes.
If a child of 26
yes,
years, you
I am telling you, American democracy is over 200 years today.
So, are we comparing America to ourselves?
No, we compare when we
have other countries that will exploit at the detriment of their own standard of living.
Yeah, when we talk, we from the third world countries, precisely Nigeria, we make reference to best international practice. Where does it come from? The Western world, the first world.
This Western world we are saying, this Western world we are saying is what people are complaining that they are even, in fact, their intervention in our lives in Africa bring the worst experience so far to us.
Now, if you want to go into that, that is another topic for another day. But then let me just give you a clip.
Comrade,
do you know that we're not deviating, but we Africans, let me say we Nigerians, you know, because they say Nigeria is the giant of Africa, isn't it? Now, we Nigerians, we Nigeria allow, you know, the Western country to do to us what they wish to do to us.
Is it that we allow them to do to us what they wish to do to us, or they are forcefully doing it to us? Comrade, if we resist, they will threaten us.
You know why?
Just like what is happening in Iran now. If you resist from what they are trying to impose on you, they threaten you instead of being diplomatic. Isn't that what our leaders are afraid of?
Okay, let me shock you here. Do you know that Nigeria is a sovereign nation? No external interference.
No external interference.
As a sovereign nation, you are not supposed to have an external interference.
Good.
In your governance, in your activities. Now, if any international or external interference, you know, happens, the country leadership allows it.
The country's leadership allows it. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes, because ideally, as a sovereign nation, you are sovereign. You have freedom. You have rights. Just like the America, you have equal rights with the same equal right that every other country in the world who is a sovereign country has.
When we say the same equal right, do we have anything to hold America, for example, now that maybe we will sanction them, but they can sanction us? So we don't have equal rights.
Okay, let me explain to you. America was not the world power before now.
Okay.
They actually, you know, worked their way to becoming the world power today. Who was the world power? But the ancient Babylonians, you know, were one-time world powers. The British were one-time world power. The USSR were one-time world power. Do you understand? Now, what was the position of America then? Have you heard of America then? No. It was until when they became world power, that is when, you know, the world got to know about United States of America. Isn't it? Now, you as the underdog, if I want to call Nigeria,
Okay.
you can work your way to becoming, you know, a superpower.
Mm.
You see, it's all about technology. It's all about improving the well-being of your people. America have lesser people who are downtrodden. They have lesser people who are in the slum.
Mm.
That's why when people begin to argue that America and China, you know, China is going to overtake America and become the superpower, the world power in economy, in that. See, it's the possibility is very slim.
Mm.
I don't know if you understand, because China today has more people, you know, more downtrodden people, more people in the slum.
Mm.
I once read an article that says the poorest man in Japan is 10 times richer than the poorest man in China.
In China.
You can see the difference. It's far apart. Now, what is the population of Japan in comparison to the population of China? China is 1.6 billion. Out of this 1.6 billion, about two-thirds of the population are poor. They have more of ghetto, more of slum.
Comrade, as I said earlier, I don't want us to deviate. You made mention of development. All this development that you mentioned earlier, that democracy promises us, do we really have them here in Nigeria? Infrastructure, social amenities, and code. Just name them. All this development, do we really have it, or are we really enjoying it here?
Thank you for that question. Now, what we do in TINUBU mass movement, see, we didn't start as...
Comrade, sorry, we'll come to that.
Okay, we'll come to that.
I'm talking of general look of it.
Okay.
Are we really enjoying all these amenities that we support?
Thank you.
Basic amenities.
Now, based on our research, we have discovered that within 2 years, this administration, the present administration, has been able to achieve so much in terms of economic infrastructural development, in terms of social infrastructural development. They have achieved a lot. And I'm going to name it. Now, take for example, we have over 300,000 NEL fund beneficiaries.
300,000.
We have, from our record, based on our research, we have over 300,000 NEL fund beneficiaries. Federal government has disbursed, based on our research, has disbursed over 54 billion naira to this cause. Do you understand? Again, we have a presidential loan scheme granted to individuals within this country, over 900,000, based on our record. Now, these are social infrastructural development. Now, shaping the educational sector and also empowering individuals. Now, if you go to the economic infrastructural development, just before Salah, the President commissioned Shagamu-Benin Highway. It's a super highway. He commissioned also the Deep Blue Sea, Lekki Coastal Road, Deep Blue Sea. You understand? These are achievements. As I speak with you, Lagos-Calabar Highway, Coastal Highway is under construction, is ongoing. That road is about 700 kilometers long, about 47 point something kilometer has been completed.
No, 30.
30, from my research, 37.6.
It was 30.
Okay.
Well, some are even criticizing that it's not up to 30. Cut and join.
Now, if you want to say that, when was this contract awarded? In 2024. I mean, the building of coastal highway, every one of us know how, you know, a cooler it is. It's not an easy task. Now again,
Comrade, we don't, sorry, please, I need to come in. We don't have plenty of time, so we need to manage the time. Based on this development you've mentioned now, economic development, infrastructure development, all these things, how did all this one has direct impact on the masses? That is one. Now, you made mention of Net fund, about 300k youths benefiting from net fund. Then about 900k youths. How many do we have of the youth that about 300 is just benefiting from all these things? Let me start an instance. Now, if NEPA, our popular NEPA, if they want to come to our, they know every door-to-door steps, they know their house to meet them and collect their NEPA bill. Why is this not circulating? Why are we pointing that we have so number of youth that benefited from this thing? Why not the masses generally? Is it just the 300k student youth that vote for the current administration? Why not they bring out a system that this thing will circulate, that we don't need to start saying that it's because you did not apply for this or because you don't know somebody?
Thank you very much. Mind you, this very laudable project is a new project and it is ongoing. This project is just about a year plus. It's still ongoing. For the fact that within 1 year plus, over 300,000 students are beneficiaries, it means it's laudable. Let's call a spade, and let's give honor to whom honor is due. Let's appreciate what this government is doing. It's a bold step, my brother. We are not saying that the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gotten it all. Okay? What we are saying is on the right path. Is on the right path. He is trying to get it right. Remember where we are coming from. Remember, he is here to fix. Nigeria economy was already ailing. So he's on board to fix the ailing economy. Now, giving priorities to social infrastructural development is a good one. This is first of its kind. We've not had it before. So it's laudable. We should applaud him for that so that he can do more.
Thank you on top that one, because I know say our country people go on, they hold their phone to one chukmot on top. Most of waiting we don't discuss comparing to waiting they currently happen for our nation. It can't be like say most of these things many people know they hear about them, many people don't know about them, and this now a very good one from you. Maybe say they educate us on most of these things where they happen, and possibly as time go on, you go help us explain how they get access to all of these things, because trust me, majority of our listeners, majority of the population where we get for here, no they sure of this particular initiative where you don't list. So we go just quickly move into the civic participation and political engagement. What practical thing can citizens do to hold their leaders accountable for this society where we did? Because you don't make mention of something, and I feel say if you be say this thing ding on ground, but the leaders know actually they disburse them, or the process no, they very,
or it's not reaching the targeted
audience. So how we fit take hold our leaders accountable?
Now, talking about the dividends of democracy, you see, every Nigerian, now, let me say this very clearly. One of the features of democracy is majority rules, and minority rights should be protected. That is one of the basic features of democracy. Now, if you are a minority, your rights should be protected by the ruling majority in power. Now, every Nigerian, every citizen of this country has rights to demand accountability on the part of their leaders. But we seem not to understand it, and that is why we don't own up, and we are not bold enough to demand accountability. For example, since the inception of this administration, he has disbursed, from our record, from our research, he has disbursed over 540 billion naira to state governors.
To state governors.
Based on our finding.
Sorry, can you call that
figure
again?
He has disbursed, the president has disbursed over 540 billion naira to state governors.
As dash?
To state governors, as palliative.
No, I want him to just
as palliative, please.
Okay.
As palliative.
Okay.
To cushion the effect on the hardship of the economy on the common citizen within our states. Do you understand? Now, the question then is, what are some of these governors done with the money? Now, it is the responsibility of you and I as a citizen to demand accountability on the part of the governor of our state, whichever state you belong to. It's your right. Do you understand? Just like you exercise your civic rights, you voted him into power, isn't it? Without your vote, probably he wouldn't have come into power. The same way you have right to demand accountability. What have you done with this money? If we, like a practical example, I've been in Sokoto for like 16 years. Do you understand? A practical example of what a state governor is doing with those money disbursed by the federal government to state is what we are seeing on ground today. See the infrastructural development in Sokoto. There are no potholes anywhere in Sokoto, as far as I know.
Are you saying anywhere?
So, okay, let me not over-exaggerate.
Okay.
But as far as I know, before now, there were potholes everywhere.
Yes.
But right now, the pothole has reduced
drastically
because of, constant renovation. Now, check the development. You can see that Sokoto is looking better than it were. So these are infrastructural development.
Comrade, we are not against that. We are seeing all these infrastructures. What we are saying is infrastomach. How far has this current administration gone? Infrastomachally, how do I put it? This is the main concern of the masses.
Because
if you like, build the whole street, the whole state. What we are after, we should be able to feed our family 3 square meals, which things should be affordable in the market. Why is this not translating into all this? Why the infrastructure? Are we eating the infrastructure?
Because based on statistics, now we would see from latest.
You understand what I'm saying?
From latest API national survey, they bring to light a hunger, poverty, and dissatisfaction, a harsh reality of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 1 year in office. As an overwhelming majority of citizens, 84% express profound sadness with the current state of affairs in the country. So, based on this one now, coupled with the question we in the ask, how we fit take manage this whole thing? You don't make mention of so many things where the president don't do all of that. The one way the grammar way you just speak now,
infrastomach.
Waiting be the progress on that, sir.
The truth of the matter is, we as Nigerians, we just need to accept the reality of today and deal with it. That's just the basic truth. What is the reality of today? When this government assumed office, we all know the situation of the economy. $33 billion was left in foreign reserve. I mean, by judgment, you would say Nigeria is a poor, rich oil nation. Because among all the OPEC members, this is a list, if I'm not mistaken, as foreign reserve. Do you understand? Today, it has grown to $40.4 billion as foreign reserve. That is emphatic effort. Now, let me tell you. Let me tell you. See, we are coming from somewhere. The economy situation was already deteriorating. Now, this man, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, coming on board is to fix that which was already decayed. See, Nigeria's situation was like a sick child who needed an urgent medical attention. And thank God it was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu who won the election. Otherwise, the situation would have got worse.
Of course,
I'm telling you.
That's what you say.
Now, let me tell you. If you recall, when the first year in office, dollar was almost hitting 2,000 naira, 1,900 something. If you recall. Now, what happened? That dollar came down to what it is at 1,500 plus.
1,600. So
it's still fluctuating between 1,600 and 1,500. Do you understand? It's because of MPC, Monetary Policy Committee, led by Cardoso. Otherwise, the dollar would have skyrocketed above 2,000 naira. So what we are saying is, we are not saying that TINUBU has gotten it right 100%. No. What we are saying is he is on the right path of getting it right. Therefore, we as Nigerians, we need to be patient some more. Let's give him more time, to consolidate on the gainful achievement that is going on presently.
It's okay, it's all right. In case you just join us, this is Nagarukwa 95.5 FM, the golden voice of the caliphate. The program now my country people, that is to say, state of the nation. Where we the Totoriuna as they go for our Obodo Naija, we there with Comrade Godwin Esadi. In they hear the tutorials on top as they go. Onto the current administration performance on top as they go. My people, be like say time don't reach, make we open our telewire so that when I go chook mouth on top everything and anything where when I don't hear on top the program. And the number to call now 09169 859595 09169 859595. Now the number to call to chook mouth on top the matter. Now be that one. Make we hear from this first caller. Hello, the caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon this afternoon. Your name and where you call us from? So, Pape from Tamaji. What will be your contribution on top of the program? Thank you, Pape. Thank you, Pape. Thank you for this wonderful contribution, Pape, on top of the go. Make we answer another person, make you hear from your own side. Hello, the caller. Chai, we lost that call. Kindly give us a call back if you can. Pape say, no be, say, TINUBU matter. Now, waiting he know, now he in the talk for his own aspect. If you get your own, just tell us your own. Everybody gets a right to your own opinion. Say, okay, if TINUBU now be your own president, we don't do better so far as Nigeria is concerned. Now, waiting in know in the talk. Now, waiting there be that, Papi. Thank you very much for this wonderful contribution. Comrade, okay, make you answer this call again. Kai, okay. Hello, the caller.
Yes, good evening. This is Bosco.
Bosco, good evening this evening. Your name, I'm sorry, from Arikila.
Yes, from Alkila.
What will be your contribution on top of the program?
Yes, the contribution. So this man, the comrade, have made mention of the infrastructure development on the ground. And the one, based on their research, the one he has mentioned so far, I discovered that it's only, they are all located at southwest either. So what is happening with the other regions in terms of infrastructure? This is 4 years, and this is a 4 years administration. Let's take for instance, if it is 4 years administration and it will go, okay, what happens with the other regions? That one aside. And the palliative 5-point-something billion to each governor in this country for palliative. What are they using? Is it okay? Is the palliative? What does it mean by palliative? Palliative money is not what's supposed to be used for infrastructure. Then. And then you have given us the analysis of what is happening in Sokoto. What is happening in Sokoto is buying motor for NC, buying motor for chief judges and what have you. Is that palliative stuff? It is not a common man joining this thing. These are people already that has a bank account with what have you. They are workers. There are workers. you said publicly that the president has disbursed this kind of money, and we are giving nobody, they are not able to give anybody one bag of rice.
Bosco. Thank you, Mr. Bosco.
Look at what happened, complain everywhere doing Salah.
Thank you, Mr. Bosco, for this your wonderful contribution.
It should be defined differently. Money for infrastructure should be defined on its own way. Money for palliative should be defined on its own way. That is it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for this your wonderful contribution on top as they go. Now, what we talk with that now? You talk of rice.
Can I correct an impression?
Please do.
Now, I did not say the money disbursed by federal government to state over 540 billion was made for infrastructure. No, I said it is for palliative. I was just citing an example, the development, the infrastructural development going on in Sokoto State. Because I resident in Sokoto. Sokoto was not like this before. We can see so many roads construction going on. So many are completed. That is a laudable achievement. So we can give kudos to the state governor for that.
Exactly. On top as they go where we they follow them, based on what Comrd don't talk, nobody say TINUBU don't do everything 100%. So now the remaining percent where you never complete, now they pinpoint out. So no say TINUBU don't do everything. He just mentioned the ones where we say TINUBU don't do where we supposed to see. Hello, the caller. Hello. Good evening this evening. Your name and where you the call us from? Malama Fatima, what will be your contribution on top of the program? Okay.
But we want this killing to stop. Our parents are no longer going to farm. And we will feed ourselves. This is the only thing that will give you 100%. Because I give presidency to everybody you want. But you have to wake up. This killing is enough. No matter what the drama that man is doing, you're not concerned about it. We want to live in peace. So that we can be able to farm and feed ourselves.
Thank you, Malama Fatima. Thank you for this wonderful contribution. She say all this infrastructure and billions no concern the masses. Security. What do you guys talk on top of this one?
That's a very good one. Now, talking about the issue of security, the issue of security has been bedeviling Nigeria for a very long time, over a decade. We've been suffering over security issues. Even I myself, I find it sometimes difficult to travel by road. Do you understand? But the truth of the matter is, see, let me just call a spade a spade. Security of this nation, lies 60% or 70% in the hand of state governors. Let me just say this.
State governors.
State governors.
That's security of each state.
Of each state lies in the hands of the governors. Now, every governor is the chief security officer of his state. That's why they are executive governors. Now, you are supposed to create a security apparatus, beef up your security apparatus to ensure that there's security in every nook and cranny of your state. The federal cannot come down to the state and secure the state entirely. Though we have a federal policing. And that's why the issue of state policing comes in. In my opinion, state policing would have been the way forward. Let's get state policing so that state governors can have, enough access and control over the police. Yes, it is often said that the state governors do not have control over the federal police. Yes, we've heard that severally. But then, to an extent, you as a chief security officer, you have say. I don't know if you understand. So it is the responsibility of state governors. Do you understand? To an extent, I pray we achieve, state policing. Honestly speaking, because that is the way to go.
Thank you.
If you have state policing, there will be adequate, security beef up in every state.
Thank you very much, Comrade. On top of this one, will you just give us so. Before we go into the role of political movements, make we answer this call. Hello, the caller.
Hello, why don't you, all of you?
Good evening this evening. Your name and where you call us from?
This is State Bosco.
Okay.
Yes, sir, a good one. He has made mention that the security of a state lies 50% in the hands of the governors of the state. Now, the way what is happening now with the report that is going around the issue of them, some of them embracing, I mean, trying to embrace the negotiation issue, then do we now say that they have failed or they are failure? Yeah, because anybody who kills is supposed to also be targeted and be killed. What they are trying to do today, according to me, that I don't know anything about administration or politics. Okay, the way all leaders, I mean, the way that they are trying to legalize kidnapping and whatsoever. Negotiation with who has killed somebody father, who has killed somebody mother, who has rendered somebody, hopeless. And then you are saying you want to negotiate with them, and you are a governor, and you say a governor is supposed to be in charge of his own territory, and so the way to be in charge of your territory is to call Akurawa to come into government house for you to sit with them and negotiate with them. Is that a good one?
Thank you, Bosco.
So he should go and tell Tinubu, let him take this report back from Gargoa to Tinubu this evening that the state governors have failed.
Thank you.
Of security, providing security for their people.
Thank you, Bosco, for this your contribution. On top that one, do we need to still okay?
Let me say something.
Say it.
I'm totally not in support of negotiating with terrorists. You see, you don't see all these plea bargain stuff that they do. It's not actually ideal. You see, when somebody is tagged a terror, go after him. That is it. Have you seen United States negotiating with terror? They don't negotiate.
So since we are following United States, we are following their following their lead. So why are we doing that now?
Because he actually frowned against it. It's wrong that way, and I'm not in support also.
It's okay. This one will take us to the role of political movements that you are representing here now. Instead of TINUBU mass movement, why not the mass movement for good governance?
Okay.
Because now, if you say TINUBU mass movement, whether TINUBU has done it right or wrong, you are for TINUBU. Why not good governance?
I wasn't expecting that, but thank you. Now, the TINUBU mass movement, let me just go a little background of TINUBU mass movement. TINUBU mass movement transcends a project. Okay? It is a movement. It is called a movement whose ideas and values resonate with the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerians as a people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, this movement is spread across 774 local government areas in all 36 states, including Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The core mandate of this movement is to ensure the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. And we will be doing this through strategic sensitization, town hall meetings, rallies, for this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because based on our research, we didn't start today. We were not followers of Tinubu. But we follow the trajectory of Tinubu's administration with respect to development, and we discovered, based on our research, that he is doing well. So we had no cause than to support him. And that's why, is this a movement? Because it transcends a project. It can be a movement for another person who has vision.
So not necessarily...
whose ideals and value resonate with TMM, Tinubu Mass Movement. So in that case, the name Tinubu is going to change.
So that was why I say, why not mass movement for good governance?
For now, it is mass movement for Tinubu because his ideas resonate with our goals.
It's okay, it's all right. On top of this one, we don't get plenty time again, and we get plenty for our cover. We say we never even come out on top of this one. We could just go to Youth Hope at 2027. Now we say 2027 is around the corner. Everybody is here for it. What message do you have for the young Nigerians who feel their vote don't count? Because plenty people know they vote too. You cannot lie. So what message do you have for young Nigerians? Within just 1 minute, when I'm done, they show me hand, like traffic warden now. If you want to pursue me.
Okay, voters' apathy is actually on the increase, but I believe in 2027 it's going to reduce. Why? Because of the development agenda of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's seen physically by everyone. So the youth are going to be more sensitized. That's why one part of our job is to ensure that we sensitize the youth.
Thank you very much for this one. Before we wrap up sharply, on top this one now, one final word to Nigerians on how to protect and grow this democracy where we dey enjoy.
It's for everybody to own it. Let everybody own it. Let's own democracy. Let's participate. Let's exercise our civic duties and our civic rights. That's it.
It's okay, it's all right. Thank you very much on top this one, sir. On top as they go, we thank you say you come onto the program as we call you. Hoping say next time if you call you again, you can answer our call you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, my people. Now you don't hear so. Democracy no be magical. Now action, now voice, now sacrifice. If you want better leaders and better life, make we too play our own part on top as they go. Thank you once again on top as they go, sir, Comrade, for coming on top the program. People see the call. We don't feel pick call again. Sorry. Inshallah, till next week. Same station, same time. On behalf of our duty continuity announcer, Hajia Mariam Abdullahi, and my people here, we will do together. Aproko Master, say bye-bye to our people.
My country people, una well done, una bye-bye. Until next week Sunday, same time, same station.
Yes, so my country people, my name is Agajiri. Until we meet again next week, same time, same station.
On behalf of everybody from here, my humble self, and our able producer, Malan Sharif Usman Babon Omar, my humble self, Abdullahi Mutiu, aka Emir Presenter, CSP Arrangement, telling una say Jango. Bros.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.